What's going on, everybody? It is FFS. For football's sake, it is your completely normal boy, Prez, and it is your other boy, Heath, aka Don't Talk to Me in an Uber Pool, aka I Love Soccer, aka Left Back Culture. Today we are talking USA, Panama, Mexico, El Salvador, other Gold Cup stuff. We are also talking NASL. It has been wrapped up. Lukaku is finally made it over to Manchester United. But first, we're getting straight into it with Rooney. He's a blue now. Heath, what is your word, man?
That's a good question. Do you have any feelings on that? Actually, hold on. I'm going to give you my feelings. My word is pajamas.
Weird.
It is. It's a weird thing. But, okay. So, I read this yesterday. Rooney said that he's been secretly like sleeping in Everton pajamas with his kids at home, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if it's actually true, but I know that, you know, when he left Everton, you know, the question is whether like the Everton fans actually want him back, right? It was a tough, like there is a true rivalry there that you don't just say, oh yeah, our beloved has come home, right? Yeah. So I know that he's like rebuilding this relationship, and he's kind of having to take shots at Manchester United to do it. You saw his going away,
it was message.
Yeah, it was a little bit so like very subtle.
Thanks guys for having me.
Bye. You could tell he's being diplomatic though. But like the pajamas thing, I think is kind of funny. It was a clever way for him to kind of like lean towards being a blue again.
I mean, to be fair, he's probably been raising his kids as blue this whole time. I mean, this club you grow up with, you never really let it go. But it'll be interesting to see how he gets.
13 years at another club.
That's true.
That you've won a lot of things with.
But I don't know. He feels like he's at the end.
Do you even think he's going to be good there?
I do. I mean, for a lot of reasons. It's a smaller pitch. I think he'll be playing as a number 10, and I think a change of scenery.
Like a number 10 playmaker?
Like just behind the strikers, you know, right in the box. Or right in that kind of...
Someone should tell Ross Barkley that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they'll swap out, you know, I don't know, they'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. I think he'll do okay. I think he'll get a few goals, and I think he'll help the team. I think he has that kind of X factor as to which if they're down a goal, maybe he can turn on the magic, and you know, we'll see what comes of his time at Everton.
I am not convinced by you get a few goals, he'll help the team. Like, you know, like maybe late in matches he'll score a goal once in a while.
No, I think he will really contribute. I don't know. I just feel like the change of scenery will help.
Okay, I can get behind a change of scenery, but like a few goals here, late games.
No, I mean, I don't know if I expect everything from his first season back. I think he has to get acclimated first, you know, give him some time. Yeah!
Well, he's one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League. You're giving him time to get acclimated, but like he won't even move house.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, you know what? Get set up. You know, like relax, enjoy yourself. We'll catch you in 2018-19.
I don't know about 2018-19, but I think I'll give him like a few games to kind of like sort it out.
You know, I'm not convinced.
Next up, Ibra. Will he be offered a new deal at Manchester United once he recovers from his double knee injury? What is your word for that? What are your
I don't know if he'll. I mean, I hope he gets a new deal. Yeah, if he does, I will be stoked because with Lukaku coming in, I think Ibra was very, very good, and I think he had to carry a lot of that weight a lot of the year because a guy named Wayne Rooney who wasn't also pulling his weight. So I think having him back, it'd be awesome to see. Obviously, I don't know how he'll coexist with Lukaku, but I'd like to just see Ibra get back to full health and like contribute because he is at an age where it's very, very hard to come back and like still play at the highest level. But people also thought before he got injured, he was going to come to Man United, he wasn't going to do anything, but sure enough, he was by far the best player.
I think you know he should be offered a new deal, and I think if he stays at Manchester United, that offers him a little bit of stability in that position. So yeah, good on him. Next up, we have Lukaku making his way in the other direction from Everton to Manchester United. Allegedly, Lukaku 3 years ago, Chelsea is the biggest club in England. Now saying that Manchester United are the biggest club in the world. 1, what is your word? 2, what are your feelings?
My word is tides. The tides change with time, right? Like, leave the guy alone. He just wants to go to a good club and play and win things. Like he's not winning anything at Everton.
I don't know, man.
Right?
Yeah, true.
But like, okay, it came down to Chelsea or Man United now, and it is kind of funny if you say Chelsea are the biggest club in England, but Man United are the biggest club in the world. I actually think that's really clever.
I think that's kind of spicy. I kind of like that.
But like, imagine what you said 3 years ago on Twitter and what you might say now.
That's true.
Like, if you were held,
don't go back and look at that, please. Do not go back.
That was before. That was before he was like smashing all these goals and became this guy worth 75 or 100 million or whatever. So
yeah, no.
I say that things change with time. Don't hold it against him. Let's judge him based on how he performs.
Next up, Gold Cup. USA won. Panama won. Draw. What is your word for that?
I'm running out of space on this one, but it's humbling because so often, like, the community in the U.S. is so small, right? So the U.S. goes, they beat Ghana, they've been performing well in qualifying recently, and we talk about all, you know, kind of this kind of rise in football again, but I think the U.S. was poor. I think they were poor that match. I thought they were not on the same page. I thought the guys that we expected to be the big ones, Kellen Acosta, who we've been hyping up all this time, struggled a bit. So I think it was a good piece of like humble pie without having to sacrifice the results. First game in the tournament for them. Panama is very good. Panama dominated some really long segments of that match. They moved the ball well. You could tell they were on the same page. That's partially because a lot of those guys are domestic players. They play on the same club teams and stuff like that. So I think it was humbling for the U.S., but I think that's the kind of fire. You want that fire lit at the start of the tournament, not in the knockout rounds, because then you're out.
I mean, we're still expecting a USA-Mexico final.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just a little perspective, you know what I mean?
They still got a point.
It's their first game. They still got a
But
point.
the upside of that was that it was a record-breaking crowd in Nashville.
That's sick.
And now there's kind of the hype train again of Nashville to MLS,
team,
which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's 30-something thousand or 40-something thousand, but it was like
47,000.
47,000. Yeah. Damn. Wow.
Well
Stat guy.
Well
back
done.
behind the camera there.
Yay,
Nice.
we out here.
That's cool to see because MLS's goal or soccer's goal in the U.S. should be this grassroots movement that fills out the entire country.
Absolutely.
So that everybody can experience the quality of football. They don't have an MLS team, but hopefully they get
something.
If they can turn up that many people, they deserve it.
Next up, Mexico 3, El Salvador 1. Osorio in the hot seat. What is your word for that, man?
I don't know. It's a hybrid letter. It's cerveza because Osorio's been banned for 6 matches, the entire tournament. The entire tournament.
Crazy.
Okay, but there was shots of him up in the skybox, luxury, just enjoying himself, having a beer, relaxing. But like, he is on the hot seat, but he doesn't seem to be taking it. You know, at least he's not showing all that much stress right now, just relaxing, having a beer before a game, which is what I think anybody would like to do if they finally got a day off to enjoy something or stressfully enjoy something. But it's not about what we think, guys. It's about what you think. And we had our boy Aaron West on the ground talking to Mexico fans about Gold Cup, about World Cup, and if Osorio is the right guy. Let's roll the tape.
What's up, guys? It's Aaron. I'm here in San Diego for Mexico's first match. We're gonna crash some tailgates, talk to some fans about Juan Carlos Osorio, his young Gold Cup squad, get some good food. I'm gonna take you up on that, and hopefully some good answers out of these guys. Let's check it out.
Thank you. Mexico!
Hey, who are your favorite players on this younger team? Got guys like Orbelin Pineda.
That's my man.
That's your
Pineda,
man?
you know, Pizarro. I really like Pizarro. Alan Pulido.
Orbelin Pineda.
That dude can play. He's a baller. He should be on the A squad.
Guys, Osorio in or out?
Out.
All right, why?
I don't like the rotation he does with the squad. He never keeps it consistent.
He's not consistent.
Because he's always changing the plays, he's changing the players.
He made a mistake on the defensive side, in the midfield, and the forward. Like I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what are you doing?
You want him in or out?
I like him in, man.
Yeah?
I like him.
Okay.
We totally need Osorio to stay in there and work his system. But you know what? I'm gonna give him another chance. Hopefully, he can pull through in this cup.
Okay, so who's your replacement? Who's your replacement? Almeida? Almeida? Would you take Bruce Arena as the Mexico coach?
No way.
How do you feel about the American team on the other side?
You know, Bruce Arenas, he brought him back up. If we underestimate the United States, they will catch us.
Any players you're worried about from this American team?
Nah, not at all.
Dempsey, man.
Dempsey?
Oh, man, Dempsey. You don't ever know when he's gonna come. Tom Dwyer, dude.
Down Dwyer?
Bradley?
Michael Bradley.
Both teams don't have their full squads that we're used to seeing.
Right.
So anything
can happen, right?
Oh, we're gonna win this.
You're gonna win?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the confidence. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there you have it. Mexican fans are split on Juan Carlos Osorio, but they're excited about this young Mexico squad. And they're not too worried about the U.S. Thanks for letting me do this. We'll catch you next time.
All right, next up, NASL spring season has wrapped up. Nesta's Miami FFS.
Was.
No.
Is. Still is.
Heath,
What's your word?
Oh, thanks for asking me. Domif.
Leo.
Fucking nation. Domination.
Definitely.
Domination.
If you're not following the American Co-Second Division, which you should be, Miami FC won the spring season by beating the second place team, San Francisco Deltas, by 7 goals. 7-0 at home. They're out of control. They're a class above the rest of the league. Coached by Nesta, Mike LaHood said that he's learned more from Nesta in NASL at Miami FC than he ever learned in MLS.
Or anywhere
tactically.
else. Which tactics?
You know, dude, I'm Italian, so all I know is tactics.
Out of here.
And yeah, but great team. They got Poku. They have this guy, Stefano Pino, who's been scoring like a madman.
They're good. They're good.
It's crazy. Cosmos will come out on top in the fall season.
Cosmos will rise again.
And for the
resilient
NASL title. That team is
Soccer Bowl.
That team is
Call it what it is.
The trophy is called the Soccer Bowl. but they did away with the game being called Soccer Bowl a couple years ago. You would know if you followed pretty much any soccer the way that I do.
Any soccer bowl.
Soccer Bowl.
All right, guys, you want to finish that?
Nah, just
comment, like,
have a good
subscribe.
time.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.